YouTube, what's going on? We back again, another video, more content. This time we got me versus Pavan. This was the needed MUT Invitational tournament, the first one ever. The first of many to come. Hopefully we have one again in a few months for the start of the new game. You know, that's a great time to do it. This tournament worked out real well. It was 20 players, pro players, big YouTubers. So definitely the most balanced tournament we've had this year that we've ever seen this year. Probably the most balanced I've seen in a tournament in a long time, going back to even last year. So yeah, let's just get into it, man. This is gonna be from his perspective, but I'm gonna just break down the game, you know, play by play, what was going on, what's going on through my head, and things like that. I'm right here. I got the Broncos uniforms on. He's with the Raiders, of course. Real good game, man. Really intense game. So it was a lot of fun to play in. Dubby put it on. He hosted it. Him and Skimmo did a good job. Players Lounge helped sponsor it. I believe Mutthead helped sponsor it as well. It turned out to be a really good event, a real smooth tournament. It went better than you would even expect. You know, Needed always does things the right way and to a high quality, and even went beyond that. So real fun to play. So right here, you know, this gun bunch on gun bunch, man. You can't ask for much more. You can't ask for much more. This ain't runner versus runner. This ain't runner versus passer. You know, this is just straight who got more adjustments, who got more brain power on offense and on defense to get a stop. So right here, as I do a lot, I just sent the heat at him. He threw the little flip corner route, actually, and which, you know, I didn't really expect him to even flip crosser. I mean, yeah, it was flip crosser from outside, which I didn't even expect. I don't even think he knew he was going to throw that. My dude almost played it, but good dot nonetheless. You know, Pavan runs that hot route master, and it's real effective because nobody really run it. I think the only person who ran hot route master, like in the Madden Bowl, was me. So he runs it real well. Right there, he just verticals with the streak. I always blitz 5. You know, this MUT, so you want to blitz 5 a lot so you get that center and Myles Garrett one-on-one to let that pass rush elite power especially go crazy. He ran sweep. The greatest defensive player in the game, Sean Taylor, making the play. And Pavan played balanced. He plays real balanced. In SC, he don't as much because we don't use running backs, but here he ran a sweep a little bit. Right here, he just flipping his play. Trying to get this corner out. This is a nice cover 2 beater right here. Nice cover 2 beater. As you can see, just good defense by me. You know, you got to live with those. You got to live with those little check downs and 2 yards, 3 yards. You got to really get them to third down like I did right here and, you know, make a play. Make a play. You just want to get on third down. Y'all see Coach Cleff right there with the Broncos apparel. If you play MUT, you ain't got Coach Cleff, you're doing it wrong. Go get that. And we got third down right here. He doesn't have his ability guy at the slot receiver right here. So big mistake by him on a crucial down to not have his guy. So right here, I send the heat as always. Taylor May's getting home. You know, that's that 236 big dime we talked about in one of my YouTube videos as well. Go check that out. You know, you can combine what you see here to, you know, what you've seen then as well, and you can kind of tie them all together. So real good stop by me to get 3. I mean, to hold him to 3, he is a great offensive player. He really is. I mean, he always got a good offense in that bunch. So for me to hold the 3, I felt good. I felt real good knowing, you know, I felt good on offense as well. So anytime you hold an offensive player, minded player like himself to 3 points or even 0, you got to consider it a win. You got to consider it a win. Now, he came out, he runs a little bit different than me. It's the same concept, but he runs 1-4-6 while I was running 2-3-6. So just a little bit different. That's the only thing that was really different. And I didn't have hot route master. But as you can see, I had that conductor on, so I was really snapping the ball. And y'all know what play that is. Y'all know what play that is. Also, we dropped a YouTube video on that wide receiver post with the little whip route with my cross specialist on the crosser. A real good play. A real good play. He played good D right there, though. He had a real good user. You know, flip the play. Sometimes you got to flip. Sometimes you just gotta flip to keep him just a little bit off balance. Right here, same play. Same play. We not going, you know what I'm saying? We not going to get too cute out here. We're going to be real simple and, you know, take what he giving us. This is what he was giving us, so this is what we had to take. This is what we had to take. Third and short, you know, really just need to get a first down to keep the chains moving. Y'all, I mean, what play did y'all think we was going to call? I mean, what play did y'all think we was going to call? Wide receiver post again. Wide receiver post again. That's that playmaker ability. So if you want to run wide receiver post, highly recommend you put playmaker on your slot receiver. That way you can go ahead and playmaker him which and every way you want to. You know, and on my quarterback, I had conductor, escape, roaming. Actually, I think I had dashing this game. Conductor, escape, dashing, and gunslinger. Gunslinger's huge, just to be able to get the ball off. Right here, another play I love to run. Good defense by Myles Garrett, just shutting me. But yeah, that was wide receiver post with the corner route. You know, just rolling out, double teaming that outside guy, trying to get outside of him and just rolling out. Pavan played good defense right there. He got a good shed, so really put me in a bad situation. I had to just throw it away. Wide receiver post again. He manned that guy up. Clowney with a great play, man. One thing about you're in MUT, this ain't regs. This ain't salary cap. When those guys shed, they fast. Clowney's 95 speed, I believe, with Coach Madden, with double like sprinter or brawler. So when he sheds, you got to make a decision. Do I want to get the ball away, you know, or do I want to try to make a play and risk a sack? So bad by me. Good defense by him. Third and long. A great play right here. A real great play right here just to get some yards. You know, this right here was one of the biggest plays of the game, man. You don't think that's that big of a play, but that right there, those 15 yards with Jan Stinyard got me 3 points. You know, worst thing you want to do versus another high-powered guy. Like, it's two high-powered guys, high caliber going at it. You know, you can't afford to. He go up 3-0, then he get a stop. Now he get ball back. He got a chance to go up by 10. You know, so 2 possessions. So getting 3 there was that huge. It's probably one of the biggest plays of the game. You know, very underrated. Sometimes you can't go for it all. Sometimes you got to think 3rd and long, 3rd and 20. Just get half and see what happens. Right here, of course, we in that 2-3-6 as always. You know, we love to send heat. We love, one thing about me, I love to send heat. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. So right there, I user rush him. That's a good coaching tip right there. You can see the user rush. You know, see me coming through that gap because he has to double team. Remember, they have to double team in bunch. Any passing offense this year, you really have to double team that in. Right here, he runs sweep. One of the best players in the game as well. Jadeveon Clowney, just a nice shed. 3rd and 1. Like I said, you always want to get him to 3rd down, no matter what. No matter what, you got to give your chances like a chance to get a stop. So you got to get them to 3rd and 4th. And if they converting, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. But at least you're giving yourself a chance to win on the big money downs, as they would say. Right there, he just flipped his play, ran a little out route, hot route master. He had a backside post coming backside with that hot route master. Flipped the play, so he has that post coming across sharp. You can only do that when you flip. So a real good play by him. Right there, I was cool with giving it up because I want him to work down the field, you know. Make him work down the field. Hopefully, he's going to make a mistake and we can capitalize when he does. Good shed by Clowney. Real good user by me right there. Really good user. Just to hold him up right there. He had that post again. He flipped the play and put him on the post. But it was a good user by me to just kind of make him hold on to it for 1 second. Clowney did his job. It's that playmaker and that slot-o-matic, Julio Jones. Arguably the best slot in the game. The biggest, who can get that playmaker. He can get slot-o-matic. He can get slot apprentice if needed. He can get post flag. So he's really the best slot. You know, I blitzed 5. I couldn't get home, couldn't roll out. So just a good play by him. Just Taylor Mays with enforcing. So Taylor Mays. You got a Taylor Mays, put enforcer on him. Put enforcer on him. right here on defense, I didn't even get to get into that yet, but y'all do have tailor-made Sean Taylor. Both have enforcer, both have lurker, both have universal coverage and acrobat. So just making my lurk a lot better. Right here, sent 5. This is a great route combo right here by him. Bad play by me, because as far as like that, that's not terrible defense. But let me tell you where I went wrong. You have to click on to that corner right there and pick that off. If I click on the champ earlier, I can at least make him scramble and maybe he run for 5 yards instead of giving up a big play. So, like I say, you can't give up big plays to good players. Really good adjustments by me. Really good adjustments by me. Great pocket, great scramble by him just making a play. I had everything pretty much locked down, but give a quarterback that much time, he finds somebody open. Right here, I'm just trying to get a stop, you know? Just trying to get a stop because I know how important the game comes down to. The game is simple. Football is a simple game. It comes down to scoring as far as 3s and 7s. The game come down to that. When you playing offensive players, it come down to who can score inside the red zone. So I know right here, this is a huge opportunity for me to get a stop. You know, I'm playing another great offensive player, so can I get a stop? Can I hold him a 3 again? So that's just my thought process right here. Try to hold the 3. Try to hold the 3. Fortunately, fall forward. That fullback dive out of West Coast, especially far tight slot, is very hard to blow up. And he's been running it for a long time, so he's real good at just knowing which one to call, which way to playmaker. And he got 7 right there with Bosef Jackson. And it was a good drive. Good drive. You know, I had chances, but like I was saying earlier, you just can't let them get chunk plays. And I gave up that corner route and just a huge chunk play, and just it was too easy, that drive for him. Way too easy. And Dion, I'm always gonna take it out with Dion, and I got bailed. We got bailed. I can't even say we got bailed because we got bailed right there. You know, that he get that fumble that kind of changed the whole game. So that was just big. That was very big. Right here, good defense by him. Real good defense. Just tried to get out of bounds right there, just to, you know, get a yard, get out of bounds, stop the clock. No need to force anything. We still in this game. You know, 7 points, it seems like a lot. We still in it. So right here, just be patient, get 3. Get a ball and a half, get 3. So that's my mindset, thought process. Wide receiver post again, delay fade. You know, all of this is in the YouTube video. I'm glad I got to do this to kind of show y'all. Like, I'm not just giving y'all tips that I don't use. Everything I show, I use. So like that, just tying it all together. Tying it all together. Good defense by him. Good defense. Chuck Bailey kind of glitched me out. A real good defense by him. And that's a huge sack because the clock is running. I have 1 timeout. So real big. Real big. Good D again. You know, this was a good series of defense by him. You know, fortunately we weathered the storm. We didn't make any mistakes costly, you know. And as you can see right here, this is just a great play by Julio Jones and me. And just knowing right here, at this point, I just wanted to get 3. You know, just wanted to get 3. Got real lucky to recover that fumble on the kickoff return. So just right here, I was thankful, very thankful to come away and have an opportunity to be this close to field goal range. When you got a 99 overall kicker, Jam Stinger, he can hit from like the 45. So just knowing I only needed a few yards was real big, real big. Because he outplayed me the whole first half. Whole first half he outplayed me. That's just a hot dot right there. That's just, you know, Julio being Julio, and the 2-second runoff and MUT is just great. And just to have the game close right here, to be within 4 points when I've got outplayed the whole first half, it gives you confidence. It gives you confidence because I know I haven't played my best half. You know, haven't played my best half and I'm down 4 points versus a great opponent. So going into halftime, I was just thinking, you know, if you can just get 7, you can kind of change the whole game. You can change that whole game. And I feel like I was playing good defense. But I felt like I was making a mistake of blitzing him. The whole first half, I blitz. And he was dying. You know, he was dying. So at halftime, I kind of made a note to myself, okay, Clef, we're going to play coverage because I see he max protecting a lot. He's not really sending his tight end out. You know, he running blitz beating plays, excuse me. He's just trying to roll out every play. So I started really sitting back on defense, as you'll be able to see. Right here, that one of the great plays with the deep corner. Coach Clef on the sideline looking clean in that blue and orange. Good defense by him. Cover 2. He had the cloud to kind of take away my comeback route. Then he just got the user the post. Not the deep post, the kind of shallower post. He got to just user that. So real good defense, good adjustments. Came back with one of our favorite plays, you know, wide receiver post with that playmaker. The play is so hard to stop, especially when you get it to Julio. He's big body. You know, he tends to fall forward a lot. And a big frame to just box people out. You know, when you got them catching abilities, they will box somebody out if they get positioned. So 6'4" guy like Julio Jones is really vital in the slot. Rather than having Torrey Holt might be 6 foot, 190, very light. So right here, I tried to catch him. Coming out in the big dime, the 146. But he did a good job, but just he stayed true. He came out in this. You know. And I was really kicking myself after this play. So just holding on the turbo got me running into my blockers right there. If I don't hold up the turbo and I just cut up field instead of running in Clowney, I might score. So I was really kicking myself after that play. Right here. Good defense by him. That was deep corner. You know, it wasn't even more so the defense as it was the user. You know, I called the perfect play. I caught him in the right look. Had the bomb look. I haven't really ran that play that much, especially on that down. So I really caught him. He just used it perfectly. So good defense by him. Third down. We got to win on third down, you know. The game comes down, who's going to win on third down? Right here. You know, dialed it up. That's vertical short side. You know, it's a real good play because the tight end and the wheel, the outside guy's on the wheel, and then the tight end's on the wheel, and then backside you got your flat route and your post route or your flat route and your corner route. So you got that whole side of the field to kind of work. Big play by me though. Very big play by me. Oh, this play killed me. This is why you use roaming. I'm glad this happened, and this is why I knew in the beginning I didn't have dashing. I didn't have roaming, excuse me. I used dashing because right there, if you have roaming outside the pocket and you just let go of RT or R2 if you're PS4, that's a touchdown. Easy touchdown. So I was kicking myself after that one, just knowing, man, I gave up 7. You know, you got to get 7 and that's such a big play of the game right there. I was kind of flustered, just like, oh, man. But I knew I still had a chance. To score because I like the way I was moving the ball this drive and just keeping them off balance. Really keeping them off balance. So, tough break, though. To when you playing another good player, you know, these games comes down to who going to make the play. Just like real football. Who's going to make the play? And I knew I missed out on a play right there. So, but you got to shake it off, man. It's a long game. A long game. Can't be down and dwelling on it. Right here, he user rush, but just real good pocket by me, honestly. Just I noticed it and I got out of there quick. You know, you could see I got out of there quick. You know, I've seen it enough where it's like I got good reps to get out of it, but that's still a good adjustment user blitzing like that. Good defense by him. Good user. Kind of played in the middle of both of them. He kind of held up my in route by just standing there, and by that time I felt like I needed to get out the pocket. So good D. Taylor May is just I don't know. I don't know how he screamed like that. I did double team, but usually if they're not user rushing, they'll get picked up because they don't get like that speed burst. But right there, my guard just kind of let him go. He just let him go, which doesn't happen too often. But came back right here, 3rd and long, you know. Roll out central. Y'all already know how we get down. So this was just a great play, man. That playmaker and then dashing. This is a huge play. To get 7 on 3rd and 23 is huge. At that point, that's like, all right, I got this game. I got this one. Because, you know, when you get 7 on that distance, you know, you feel good because you weren't supposed to get 7. You're not really supposed to. It's hard to convert on 3rd and 23, let alone score a touchdown. So I felt really good about my chances right here. You know, you just thinking, one stop. One stop. Can we get that? You know? And just, you know, you feel in a good position. One thing about MUT, it is 4-minute quarters, so the game's a lot quicker. 30-second play clock, so a lot quicker. So, you know, at this point, it's not too much time left. You know, it's not too much time left. So I'm just thinking, let's just play defense. Hold them to 3. Hold them to 3 at worst case scenario. As y'all can see, there goes that coverage I was talking about. Real good dot by him. Real underrated pass lead. And on the other side, terrible user. Great adjustments. I start playing great adjustments, but right there, terrible user, it bit me. It bit me because, I mean, that's another chunk play I didn't want to give up. Now you run sweep right here. You know, he's balanced with that Walter Payton. You know, thankfully we just made the tackle. Anytime somebody in bunch runs the ball, you just want to make the tackle. Just don't give up a touchdown or a huge play when they're not trying to run the ball. Another sweet play. Thankfully, Byron Jones shut it because it looked like it was a lot of real estate to score. Looked like it was a lot of real estate to score. So we got very fortunate there. This going to pretty much end the quarter right here. So this is big, man. This is a good game, you know. Close game. Very close game. Right here is the nitty gritty, you know. Who got that ice? You know, who gonna make the plays in the 4th quarter? Nothing really matters up to this point because now this crunch time, this money time. So right here, as I said, I just start playing coverage. Start playing coverage. Good adjustment. That shows you right there. That click on right there is I didn't have that earlier. When he threw the corner out the first time, I got like 30, 40 yards. So that click on right there saved me a lot of time. Let me send my spot. So big play by me. Real big play. And that was just good defense. That was just good defense by that man. If you don't got Cloudy, go get you Cloudy, man. He helped both of us out. You know, once he shed, it's over. Once he sheds, start looking to throw the ball away or just start thinking about the next play because you is done. You is done. You're not running away from him. But big by me. That was big. That was a big hole to 3. Right here at this point, I pretty much felt very confident with how I drove the ball coming out of halftime and just knowing it's not that much time left. You know it. You understand it ain't that much time left. I really was thinking, make this the last drive. He don't even see the ball no more. He doesn't see the ball anymore. That's what I'm thinking. Y'all know we come on that wide receiver post. Thankfully, I slid early. I probably slid a little too late. You know, right there, that was just I got conductor, so I'm hiking it quick. That was just a drag with the with the delay fade. Good adjustments by him. Better dot by me. That's that corner blitz. He's doing out of 1-4-6. I do it out of 2-3-6. But that was that corner blitz right there. Marvin Harrison runs terrific routes. So when he blitzed, I knew he was going to beat him. It's a big play. And we got sweep right here to Boseph Jackson. Great stick work to get sticky. I got real sticky right there. That last one, I should have just swerved. Once I swerved in and did him on this last one, you know, let's swerve and make him look stupid. Now I got to swerve back out and get in the end zone. But feeling good right here. Feeling good. I was mad that I came out and chewed clock right there. Had him in the 1-4-6. I really wanted to snap the ball, but time was running down. But right here, 2 minutes left. You know, you just thinking, don't turn the ball over. And don't throw the ball away either. Make him use his timeouts. Sweep again. And this was perfect. This was as good as it gets right here. Really. You know, you want to score right there, but when you realize you get tackled on the 2, unless you don't have a good goal line play, you know, you're mad. But right here, I knew I could probably get in just with this play. So I felt good. I felt good because now he's wasting more timeouts, you know. Even though he only wasted 1 timeout, that's potentially 20, 30 seconds, you know, that just kind of swung my way from him not having 3 timeouts. So just a good drive and a good fight back. Like I said, he dominated the first half. For me even to weather that storm and to kind of just come all the way back and eventually take the lead it was big and a real confidence booster. And I shortened the game. I had a long drive to make it where this is only his second drive of the half. So just that's huge. That's huge. Like I said, it's the adjustments we made. You can see right there playing coverage. A great user, great adjustments. Even though he's 10 for 10, it's a very hard 10 for 10. You know, he was like 7-7 in the first half. I started doing this, as you can see, pretty much coverage every play. Right here, I sent 5. Miles saved it. He saved us. Good pocket by him though. Real good pocket. To not take a sack there is so underrated. So underrated. The fact he didn't take a sack is very underrated. Very underrated. Because right there, it's been 3rd and 20. And you got to burn a timeout probably. So there you go, flipping the play. Pavan flips the play a lot. He loves to do that. And just good D by me. I think he wasn't really expecting me to send pressure right there because the whole game, the whole second half, I had been playing just soft. And right here, just a good lurk, man. When you got lurker with Taylor Mays, anything is possible, you know. Terrible stick work by me. Terrible stick work by me to not make more happen. But I was happy. That was wide receiver post. He had that corner route with the post and the end, so I just kind of played in the middle of all of them and just lurked it. Real good run D right there by him. Right here, I know people are probably thinking, why are you no huddling? Take the time. But right here, I'm thinking I got him in 1-4-6. You know, you don't want to. You catch somebody in a bad look for them and a great look for you, and you got an advantage. Run no huddle, let the clock run down to 1, snap the ball. I knew I was getting positive yards off this. The first time I hit it in the wrong spot. As you can see right there, you know, we picked the right gap to run through, to follow through the right hole, and we get 7 yards. So he called timeout right there, so we couldn't come back and run it again. But this was good you just want to get 3 out of this one and be fine with it. And Clowney, man. Clowney making a shed. Big stop by him to even give himself a chance. You always just want a chance. As long as you got a chance, you can't never count it out. But just a big shed by Clowney. And Clowney making plays everywhere, you know. And this was a $1,000 tournament. The first MUT tournament of the year, I believe. It might have been a few. This was by far the biggest one. You know, the most people like Joke played in it. Throne, Noah, K-Mac, Chaos, Zan, Maze, CC. I was just Dreeny, Bugs. It was so many people, and I apologize if I'm leaving anybody out. But it was a ton of great players, you know, the great YouTube players and great pro players. So a real good tournament. Right here, me just playing coverage again. You know, I just started doing the same adjustments pretty much every play. Either I was sending 5 or I was manning people up and just sitting back and spying them and making them sit in the pocket. Right here, this is just a good play by him, good pocket. But yeah, so real good tournament, man. I really hope we can do more of this, and I hope Madden kind of go to this because I feel like most people like MUT. You know, MUT is the money pool. MUT is a much better game. You know, as far as the game that most people play. When you go by numbers, mostly everybody is playing MUT. You know, so I really hope we can do more of these tournaments. Dubby did a great job commentating, putting together. Skimbo did a great job. And, you know, all the players did a great job. You know, it was just smoothly ran, and I had fun. I had fun and playing against a bunch of great players, a bunch of good games. So, like I said, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed this game. The first needed invitational MUT tournament ever of many to come. Your first champion, me. It was only right. I'm a part of needed. It's only right I had to defend the first trophy. W is making a trophy. I will have a trophy. As soon as I get that trophy, I will be sharing it with you guys. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, CleffTheGod everywhere. Peace, guys.